Hey guys, how's it going? It's me. Well, it's Thursday again, and you know what that means. It's my weekly weigh-in day. And surprisingly enough, I actually lost point 0.4 this week, which was surprising. But anyways, I am doing this video today to let you know I have some interesting changes that are going to be happening over the next few weeks, or the next few months, I should say. And one of them is I'm actually going to have to quit going to Weight Watchers for a while. Mostly due to financial problems. I just can't afford the monthly pass anymore. In fact, they're jacking the price up to $45 a month, whereas I was paying $39.95, which is totally a drag because it's already ridiculously expensive. And I thought, well, I could just go every week, but it's like $15 to go to a meeting every single week, and you can't miss any weeks. You have to pay for weeks you miss. So basically, it's either pay $45 for the monthly pass or pay $60 for a month, which is still way too much. So what I am going to do is I am going to try to freeball it. And what that means is I'm going to try to do it on my own, which is going to be ridiculously difficult, especially since I'm not going to be able to have any support from any meetings anymore. I mean, I have until, ironically, my current monthly pass expires December 31st. How fucked up and ironic is that, right? Well, I figure New Year's resolutions are coming up. I figure this is a chance for me to take a step in a new direction. I mean, let's face it, guys. We all know what we need to do to lose weight, and we all know what we don't need to do to lose weight. It's kind of funny because I was tweeting about my weight loss struggles and how I can't afford to go to the meetings anymore. And some bitch actually said, hey, why don't you try my weight loss supplement? You lose 15 pounds in a week. And I was just like, that shit just pisses me the fuck off. Because number one, there is no miracle pill. There is no stupid fucking pill you can take that is going to help you lose weight. The only person who can help you lose weight is you. And that is by doing what needs to be done in order to lose weight, which includes, number one, eating mindfully, eating healthy. Number two, being active, exercising, probably at least 3 days a week, if not more. 3, eating the junk foods in moderation, not completely cutting it out. If you completely cut it out, you're fucked. Because then when you do have it, you gorge on it. Number 4, drinking your water. Number 5, a multivitamin. Things like that. Those are the things you need to do in order to be able to lose weight. And basically take in less food than you burn off in a day. I mean, I know there's a whole bunch of technical jargon and math and shit that goes into that. And currently, my math skills are not that great, so I really can't, I can't process all that shit right now. But basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm still going to be doing my weekly weigh-ins, but I'm going to be doing them at home instead of going to the meeting because I can't afford to do that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an Excel spreadsheet, and I'm going to track my progress. Wow, I suddenly became British for a second. Track my progress, on an Excel spreadsheet, and have like a chart and that shows my ups and downs, because believe me, there shall be ups and downs, okay? Because, I mean, my birthday's coming up in a few months, too, which is even more depressing. But, and I'm going to be 43, guys. I'm going to be 43 years old in less than 3 months. And what am I going to be doing for my birthday? Absolutely fucking nothing, because I can't afford to do anything. So I am going to sit at home on my fat ass and probably just cuddle with my cat. That's what I'm going to do on my birthday. One other thing I would like to, like I said, as far as New Year's resolutions, I just feel like getting those out there right now since there's only a couple weeks left of 2014. What a year it's been. And like I said, I clearly want to get back on track with healthy eating. I want to minimize junk food eating. I also want to minimize emotional eating, because I think that's probably one of my biggest fucking vices. Is a lot of times I'll get emotional, I'll get angry, I'll get upset, and I will immediately turn to the worst possible food you can imagine. which usually involves going through a drive-through or buying a tub of my favorite milk chocolate frosting and eating it right out of the container like a ghetto bitch. You know, things like that. I want to stop doing things like that. I want to try to start doing other things when I get pissed off and stressed and emotionally upset. I want to do other things. I mean, I need to find another outlet besides food. That's one of my biggest New Year's resolutions. Even if I don't lose any weight in 2015, if I can learn how to control my emotions and not like immediately jump to food whenever I get upset, you know, that'll be a huge accomplishment for me. Because I think if I am able to figure out something, anything other than eating that I could do to relieve myself when I'm upset, stressed, insert annoyed emotion here, then I think the weight loss would just come. I said come. Anyway, being serious. Being totally serious right now. And it's just, I mean, I wanted to try to eventually start running because I know running is supposed to be really good for you. But there are a couple problems with that. And the first problem is nobody wants to see a 258-pound woman run. You know, I think the whole world would go like this if that was to happen. I think there would be an 8.0 on the Richter scale if that were to happen. No, but seriously, my plan is to start out slowly. I'm going to start by just walking. You know, walking and then try walking, speed walking, you know, walking faster. And then eventually incorporate in some light running, you know, like walk like a mile or something and then sprint for, you know, like 30 seconds or so, or however many seconds I can before I clutch my chest and want to collapse to the ground, you know, whatever. But that's something I want to start doing. But unfortunately, I can't really do a whole lot of that right now, simply because the weather is still really shitty. It's raining a lot. And the last thing I want to do is not only try to run in the rain, but seeing a fat person run in the rain and then slip and fall on their fat ass, not a good combo. Okay, not a good combo. So I'm going to start doing other things. Like, I mean, as you can see, my apartment is a real mess right now. So what I want to do is do a thorough, deep cleaning of my apartment. Maybe even start selling some things that I no longer need anymore. I don't know, maybe on eBay or something. I don't know. I might start doing that because my apartment is really, really cluttered. I've got a lot of junk. I've got a lot of stupid posters on my wall that I think I really need to take down because a lot of them are really immature and stupid. So I think a lot of the stuff on my wall is going to come down. Because I want to make my apartment look like an adult lives here, not like a teenage girl. You know, I just kind of want to try to make changes for the better in my life. I've got so much shit going on, you guys don't even know. I mean, my job alone is just so stressful. You know, my cat stresses me out. Cat, where are you? Cat, Ginger, come here. Ginger, excuse me, my cat's being a butt. Ginger, you want a treat? Come here. Ginger! Hello! What are you... Wow. She must be really distracted by something because I shook her favorite treats and she didn't come running. All right, here she comes. Here you go, bunny. Here. I'm going to bring you on camera because everybody loves Ginger. Whee! Here is Ginger Snap, people. For those of you who don't know, this is my little kitty Ginger Snap. Here's a treat to shut you up. There. She loves her treaties. Don't you, babe? Ugh. Nice. She just burped in my face after I gave her that treat. But anyway, this is Ginger Snap, as I'm sure most of you know. She's a very high-maintenance little cat. And I figure if I can't go out running or walking outside, I want to try to start playing more actively with her. Because at night she gets really apprehensive. And she just runs around the apartment, and she cries and 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 cries. Like a little whiny bitch. Kind of very similar to me, but in cat form. So I'm going to try to start playing with her more. In turn, I'll be more active, and she will hopefully sleep through the night and not keep me fucking awake all night. And just, I've just decided I'm sick of all this bullshit. I'm sick of being a doorstep. I'm sick of always feeling like shit. I'm sick of always feeling bad about myself. And I think now is the time. It's brand new year, 2015. You know, brand new year. I'm going to get my finances in order. I'm going to get my apartment in order. So my apartment looks like an adult lives here, not, as I said before, not like a teenage twat, you know? I've got so much on my plate right now, and I just really want to get organized. I want to get organized, maybe open up, like I said, open an eBay store maybe, and start selling some of my junk on eBay, that, like some of my old books that I don't read anymore, just to kind of make more space, you know, organize my clothes, because at this point a lot of my clothes do not fit, so I need to sort them out as to, so I have clothes that fit me in one drawer and clothes that don't fit me in another drawer. And that sounds really awful, but what I'm saying that for is because when I do start losing weight again, I will fit into those clothes again. And my goal is to eventually just get rid of the bigger clothes. Just completely get rid of the bigger clothes so that I will not be tempted to go back to that. I tried that before. I actually got rid of all my plus size clothes, and then I had to go out and buy all new clothes because none of my clothes fit. So it's just a very stressful time of year right now. But right now I feel like I have a firm grasp on everything I need to get done. And it's going to take some time, and tears will be shed, I'm sure. It's going to be very, very stressful, but I know I can get it done. I'm still going to make sure I get out a video to you guys every week. At least one video. I've decided I'm going to start doing song parodies again. I think I may eventually... I know a while back I showed you guys that beautiful purple guitar that I have. I may eventually go back to trying to learn how to play that said guitar so I can start playing music on it. You know, things like that. Although it's hard because I have short, stubby little fingers. And when you have short, stubby, little chubby fingers like mine, it's really hard to play a fucking guitar. But these are all just little things that I eventually want to be able to do. You know, eventually. And, you know, get back to being more spiritual. You know, I read tarot cards. You know, I want to try to start meditating because I think meditation would be really, really good for me. And I'm also not going to rule out the power of prayer, because spirituality can be a very powerful thing if you really and truly believe in it. You know, if you really, really put yourself into it, you know, miracles happen. You know, I've had some, 2014 has been a crazy fucking ride for me. Ain't gonna lie. 2014 has been a crazy fucking ride. You know, from everything that went on with Shane Dawson, going to his movie premiere, VidCon. Speaking of VidCon, that's probably one of the things that I'm most depressed about right now, is that I can't afford to go to VidCon next year. It kind of sucks. You know, because this year was the first year I wasn't able to buy my early bird ticket to VidCon, just because I know I can't afford the hotel, I can't afford the airfare, and I can't even afford the actual ticket. But you know what? I'm hoping that by the end of 2015, when I get all my finances in order and I drop some weight and I do all these great things that I'm trying to do, that hopefully I'll be able to go in 2016. You know, providing it's not a disgustingly crazy mess like it was last year. Because I'll be honest with you, when I went to VidCon this year, it was a mess. It was a hot mess. It was horrible. It was not as good as it was in 2011 and 2012. When I went to VidCon in 2011, 2012, it was good. There was a very small amount of people. You know, there weren't all these crazy bitches running around screaming, chasing YouTubers. I mean, that's one thing that just irks me so bad, is people who scream at the top of their lungs and go running after these YouTubers. I mean, that is just not cool. That is not a good way to make yourself known to these YouTubers. That just makes you look like a deranged psycho fucking path. And it gives people, normal fans like me, for example, a bad name. you know? Because I would never scream and go running after a YouTuber. I might go up to them and talk to them casually, but I would never scream and go, oh my God, and go running after them like a, even if I was skinny enough to run, by the way. In a hypothetical, let's say I get to my goal weight and I saw, who's a really cute YouTuber? What's his name? You know what, fuck it. Let's just say Shane Dawson. Let's just say I saw Shane Dawson walking around. I wouldn't go, ah! And then just go charging at him like a rhino, you know, and stuff like that. Because I sometimes question what these girls are thinking. What are they going to do when they catch him? Are they going to throw him up against the wall and make out with him? Are they going to grab his nuts? Are they going to just cry? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've never been that kind of a fangirl. I've always been a very respectful fangirl. And, well, excuse me, I'm a fan woman. Fan woman. And the thing is, I never do anything to these YouTubers that I feel would make them uncomfortable. Although I always make YouTubers uncomfortable. There's so many YouTubers who think I'm an insane mess. But honestly, I'm really not, because I'm very respectful. There have been several YouTubers, like Jory Karen, for example. I won his phone in I think an auction or something. I won his phone, and he actually left his SIM card in the phone, so I ended up having his phone number. And Jory Karen was my first YouTube crush. I was crazy about this guy. But you know what I did when I realized he had his little SIM card in there? I cried. I cried. I was so upset, and I was like, oh my God, this is all my fault. Yes, like I said, I seriously thought it was my fucking fault. And I immediately messaged him on Facebook and said, hey, Jory, I'm so sorry. I got your phone, and I think you left your SIM card in here, and I think I kind of have your phone number. And he's like, what's the number? And he wasn't even tripping off it. He wasn't even fazed by it. And I told him the number, and he said, yeah, that's my number, you know, huh? And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to mail the SIM card back to you? What would you like? And he said, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And for the record, I never called him. Not once did I even call him. Okay? That's just to clarify to all you people who think I'm some deranged psychotic freak, because I'm not. Any other fangirl who would have had their top YouTuber accidentally slip their phone number to you like that would call the fuck out of it. And I did not. Another thing I also try to do when I meet YouTubers is if I want to hug them, I always ask permission. I said, oh, is it okay if I hug you? Is it okay if I kiss you on the cheek? You know, I ask permission first, because I know a lot of these guys have boundaries. You know, a lot of them don't like things. A lot of them like them too much. You know, I won't go there. But a lot of them have boundaries, you know. I mean, even with Sawyer Hartman, I asked permission to, you know, say, is it okay if I kiss you on the cheek? Blah, blah, blah. You know, things like that. I always asked permission. I never just physically throw myself at a YouTuber. I've never done that. I've flirted with YouTubers before. I don't deny that. How can I not? You know, it's not like I'm under 18 or anything. Cougar. But anyway, moving on. Oh God, this video is way too fucking long. And, I've got so much time and so little to do. Strike that, reverse it. But anyway, guys, so that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Hopefully I'm going to do a video next week. Because, I think my last weigh-in video for Weight Watchers will probably be right before New Year's, because that's when my pass expires. But anyway, I'll keep you updated on my progress. And why am I turning British again? Oh my God. I've suddenly become British all of a sudden. And it's not even a very good British accent. I don't even know what kind of accent it is. It's like a combination of like 3 or 4 different accents, and I don't even know. Oh no, I've suddenly become Irish. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to go now before I slip into another accent. Oh shit, it's already happened. I've gone into Swedish. But anyway, goodbye.